Friends, I'm Sapna Balara. Today we will do the last part of the writing, that is story. One question of the story will definitely come in your exam and it will be of 10 marks. And for 10 marks question you must write down the words approx 150 to 100 words. Okay? Now I'm telling what is a story. Story are accounts of real or fictional incidents narrated in the interesting manner. A story needs to be planned well. Every story has some people or are the characters and their actions and reaction from the story. There has to be a background or place which is referred to as the setting of the story. The writer also need to think of additional details to make the character more realistic. It means you have to make your story realistic. You have to take the character like that, or the atmosphere or background you have to take like that you are narrating a real story. Okay, there are three parts of a story, that is plot, characters and setting. Plot means main body of the story. Most stories have a sequence or purpose or the reason why the story is being written. You must develop a story which give a message or moral to the story, because you will get 1 mark for the title and 1 mark for the moral out of 10 marks. So you must develop your story in the way that you must give a title or moral to the story. Characters. The story has people, animals or any other creature as its characters. It is not 100% sure that you must take only human beings. You can take animals also as your main character or protagonist. You can also take other creature, but again it depends on the question. Okay, to add a touch of reality, it is necessary to base them on real life. It is also important to think of special qualities or behavior pattern of the character. Build the character to create reaction of admiration, fear, hatred, etc. Yani you must give your character that will be loving to everyone, or everyone hates him, or everyone fear afraid from him. Any of the behavior you can add in it. There is usually one main character, and that the main character is your protagonist, and other supporting characters. Suitable thoughts or dialogues also add more details to the character. Now the setting. The background of the story is the setting. It can happen in a forest or a classroom. That is depend on the question also, and that is depend on you also. It is possible for the story to happen in a totally imaginary place, like Toyland also, Fairyland also. It depend on you and on the question. Again, you will need to detail the settings to make it more suitable to the plot and the characters. Now I am telling the format of the story. As I told you, first of all, title on the top, in the middle, and 1 mark will be given to your title. But 1 mark for the title will be given in that case only when you have written at least 1 or 2 paragraphs. If you have written only title, then you will not get any marks. Related to the title, you must write down 1 or 2 paragraphs. Then only you will get 1 mark for the title. Then introduction. You again in the story also you have to give 4 or 5 subheading. 2 subheading I will already told you, and remaining 2 you have to develop by your own according to the story. Like first of all, you can give introduction as your subheading. There is no problem. In introduction, you have to introduce your main character. Your protagonist you have to introduce in the introduction. In that part, you have to write down who was the main character, when the story took place, and where it took place. In 2 or 3 lines, you will write down the introduction. Then you have to write down the beginning, yani first paragraph, second paragraph, This is not your subheading. I am just telling in the second paragraph what you have to write down. The second subheading you have to write down according to your paragraph. In the second paragraph, you have to write down what happened first. Okay, you have to write down again in 2-3 lines. Then the problem. Till here in the first paragraph, you have written only the positive things. In the third paragraph, again, this is not your subheading. You have to write down by your own. What went wrong? When everything was going on smoothly, suddenly what went wrong? You had to write down in the third paragraph. Solution. Solution also, again, you're not subheading. You have to write down your own. In the solution, you have to write down the problem's solution. How the protagonist has solved the problem. That you have to write down in the next paragraph, solution paragraph. This can be your subheading at last. That will be your conclusion of the story, climax of the story. You must write down at the last, whether it is a happy ending, sad ending, or mysterious ending. That you can write down in the last paragraph. The ending part, the climax part, you have to write down in this. And you can give this subheading also. The two subheading I already told you. Introduction, at last. This subheading you can use. Remaining the subheading you have to develop. You have to write down according to your story. Last, moral. Again, you have to develop a story in this way that you must give a moral to the story. 1 mark moral, 1 mark for your title, and remaining 8 mark for your content must be given. So you have to develop a meaningful story that must give a moral. Okay. Now points to remember. What are the things you have to take care while writing a story? An interesting and suitable title should be given. This is the first thing you must know. And the title should be according to your story. Not by or you are writing any other title and the story will be on other topic. The title to be related to your story. Okay. Always use past tense. This is you have to remember. No other tense should be used in a story. Only and only past tense you have to use. Now frame the story keeping in mind the central character. Like in a movie, a hero is performing all the things. In the same way, in a story, you have to make a central character like your hero or heroine. Beginning of the story need to be exciting. Like in the introduction part, you have to begin in an exciting manner and should capture the attention of the reading. Your beginning should be good, then your ending will be always good. The story need to be told in an interesting manner. If it will not be interesting, then nobody will read. So it should be in an interesting manner. Make a simple and innovative use of language. Simple language you have to use. Second, always write down story in paragraphs, not in a single paragraph you are writing. That will be very boring to read a single paragraph in story. Make it in paragraphs, and for each paragraph you must give a subheading. Make sure that the story has a moral or message that I already discussed. Okay, 1 point left. Climax of the story should be clear and satisfying. According to the story, you have to write down the climax. The climax, again I'm telling, climax can be sad ending also, happy ending also, and mysterious ending also. Depend on the story. Type of the story can be adventurous. You can make your story in adventurous manner. In scary, mysterious, comic means funny manner also you can develop. Okay, these points you have to remember while writing your story. Now I'm telling there are 2 types of question can be asked. First, only the starting line, beginning line will be given to you and you have to write down the complete story by your own. In that part, it is depend on you how you are developing your story. You can develop that part in adventurous manner, in scary or a mysterious or a comic. Depend on you how you are developing the story. But you have to develop in the way that you must give a message. Second is some hints or outlines or clues will be there, and you have to use those clues in your story. You must use those clues or hints in your story. You can't develop another story and left that part. With the help of those hints, you must develop a story. It can be also possible that climax is also there in the hints. So you have to end your story according to the hints of the climax. Okay, remember this thing, there are two types of story. Hints can be given. You must use the hints. You can use those hints as your subheading also. And only beginning line can be there. Rest of the complete story you have to write down by your own. So this is story. I think so you have understood the story writing. Now I will give you some question also. First of all, you must write down the title, format and points. Thank you.